And these issues have to be resolved as a part of the black male-female relations. So then the delay in marriage and remarriage rates and so forth are very much related. The psychology of the relationship between black males and females then has to be looked at within context. We have to look at the reality of the kind of education both black males and black females deal with. We operate on assumptions about what is right behavior and wrong behavior in our relationship one to the other, what one should or should not do. And we really, as people, given the fact that we live in a very different social situation, have not really stopped to examine whether we should accept a lot of these moral rules and approaches that we do. They've not been brought up for examination. We are operating often on ways of expressing love. If you love me, you'll do this. If you love me, you'll make this. What do you mean by that? Are you in a position, given your political, economic situation in the world, that you can express your love through this symbolic means that you have gotten from another group with a different history and in a different economic situation? Or are you going to say, that's what a man's supposed to do? A man, regardless of the reality of his economic, social, or political situation? Or men, that's what a woman is supposed to do. What kind of woman? Under what kind of circumstances? Are we then operating on a set of rules, expectations, and perceptions that in no way reflect the realities that we're in as people, and therefore imposing these artificial expectations on each other and fighting and hurting each other and destroying our children and ultimately destroying our people as a result thereof? We got to ask that. And when you ask that and answer that, it's got to enter into the education of your children. It's got to enter into the redefinition of the relationship between black males and black females. We are cursing each other out over somebody else's rules and mores and attitudes and so forth. Often you see a culture lays these expectations down on us without qualification. And they says, well, if you're in this position, maybe you need to modify this in this sort of way. No, this is what a man is supposed to be, this is what a woman is supposed to do, no matter what happens. And when they don't meet up to it, you got a right to call names, to walk out, to destroy children, and do all the other kind of things we do to each other. You see? In other words, in society represents itself in people. And this society